Camp Sweeney is a local alternative to group homes in the California Youth Authority. It's a residential treatment center providing 24-hour care for juvenile males between the ages of 15 and 18. All of our minors are sent to us by the courts in order to complete 6 to 9 month rehabilitation program.
This is an 80-bed boys camp in which the minors live and go to school in the camp program and are there for roughly 6 to 9 months.
A lot of the issues our residents at Camp Sweeney have deal with the family. A lot of them come from families that don't have a man in the house. A lot of them come from families where they're dealing with drug issues. A lot of them come from neighborhoods where there's violence. A lot of them have come from situations where violence has been put upon them, as well as they have put violence upon others.
Camp provides a supportive environment for behavioral change. It's an open setting. Our juvenile institutional officers provide 24-hour supervision for minors who are placed in the camp program, and they're part of what we call a multidisciplinary case management team, which includes the probation officer, the minor, the parents, psychologists, the school, and community service providers. They also function as positive adult role models for the minors who are committed to camp.
Most of the staff here are tenured staff. They have 15, 20 years or more, and so the residents are really benefiting from that experience.
We also provide drug education counseling, anger management, and other support services. Coupled with that is the ability that minors have to go on home visits and be reunited with their families.
Probation partners with a number of agencies to provide these services. You'll see Thunder Road up at our Camp Sweeney program, where groups take place several times a week to address the issues around drug sales and drug use.
We get young people in Thunder Road from several streams. One can be they have charges, drug charges. We get them when they sometime are here and they have gotten several positive tests. Then there are those, of course, that are court ordered to be in Thunder Road.
The Alameda County Office of Education is an integral part of our programming here at Camp Sweeney. Basically, we have the same classes you'd find in any traditional school.
Some of the residents have not had particularly successful experiences in school, starting from grade school. And at Camp Sweeney, we can address that because our classes are limited to only 16 students per class. At Camp Sweeney, we have 3 self-contained classrooms. We have a regular high school curriculum here where we have algebra, pre-algebra, geometry, all the math classes, science classes, biology, and also all the English levels that they need. A lot of times if we analyze someone's transcript, we'll see that somebody needs 10th grade English or American history or whatever, and we can tailor-make the class to fit that.
Oh, all the real tests. Okay, so you've got 4 things at 50, so that'd be 200, and then 40
As a GED instructor here at Camp Wilmot Sweeney, it's my job to prepare young men to take the GED. Generally what happens is students are referred to me by other teachers after about a month in camp. And at that point I pre-test them and then analyze the test results, and we go on with the education from there. After the pre-testing, I teach them in the 5 areas. There's reading, science, social studies, mathematics, writing, and writing essays. Generally it takes about 2 months or so before someone's ready to take their GED.
Here at Camp Sweeney, I teach this special day class. It's called, for short, it's an SDC class, a self-contained class. The difference between my class and other classes is that I'm lucky enough to keep my students all day long, where in other classes they can shift around a little bit.
This is kind of an unusual situation because many teachers don't have that opportunity in other teaching situations.
I learn what their particular needs are and try and focus on their interests, on their abilities, gain their confidence, build trust, and slip in that content.
We do have some students that graduate with a regular high school diploma from Alameda County Office of Education, as well as the GED, and we also offer the California High School Exit Exam. It's given 3 times a year, so that when a child does decide, or a young man decides to go back to his district, he will have been able to pass that here.
Get that! Oh, get it. Oh, that's good, baby. Come on. Oh, yeah. TD. Where the ball at?
Right to Read provides tutoring and literacy services for minors who read and write below grade level. Cyrus Armajani has been with us for a number of years. He is the personality in some ways that's responsible for the gains that our youth make in this program.
The Right to Read program is it's a program of the Alameda County Library, and it wouldn't be here without the support and collaboration of Alameda County Probation and also ACOE, Alameda County Office of Education. And what the Right to Read program does is it provides literacy support for 50 to 60 young men here at Camp Sweeney each year. And the literacy support focuses on reading and writing, and primarily reading comprehension. My belief is that the young men don't necessarily have any specific problems with reading. The problem has been the schooling system that they've come from. So they have not been given the kinds of opportunities that they need and that they deserve to really struggle with text and make sense of text. And I've worked in schools and have seen that play out.
The most important part of Right to Read is that it increases our minors' ability to communicate. It involves them in writing, self-expression, poetry, and I think it's an enrichment to the camp program.
Our partnership with Alameda County Probation is one primarily focused around resources. So Alameda County Probation helps in terms of providing a space for us to work in with the students and securing funding for the program.
The Cornerstone program here at Camp Sweeney provides vocational training for youth in real estate, drafting, construction, building design.
I wanted to see, well, I want to see the sink. You know what? This stove could flip places.
The moving force of that program is our instructor, Pastoria Aguirre, who in some ways believes in leaving no one behind. The program provides opportunities for minors to learn construction, to actually have hands-on experience in building, and at the end of the session they all have to submit a project that they construct themselves, and the winners receive an award. Cornerstone also provides vocational internships. We have 3 minors who graduated from the program who participated in the construction of the new Juvenile Justice Center, who were able to work for up to 3 years. The programs and services are intended to provide opportunities for positive change, opportunities to enhance their educational skills, and we hope that when the minors leave the program that they will take a lot of these skills with them.
And so to me it's a special place because it's not just a place that we house these residents, but it's a place where we help them build upon their skills that's going to help them in society in the long run.